Since that day you saved my life, I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribbled from your sister changes everything? I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you suddenly remembered what work is. Dynamite fishing? You're serious? Well, the village north is always short on food. Remember when we escaped the pits back when? Still some dynamite left. In the old days, we'd have done this in our sleep. Conquer your mind, conquer the world. I owe my life to you. You go, I follow, until I decide. Here it is. Just get plenty of distance on the throw. You do have an eye for opportunity. After all, it's not TNT the locals are short of. All the blistered fish they could ever want. You do have an eye for opportunity. After all, it's not TNT the locals are short of. Blistered fish they could ever want.
When are you layabouts going to get a job?
Don't expect success sitting on your heels.
Ah, that burnt reek! Ugh. Hand over whatever it is and I'll help you get rid of it. Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters. The boat is leaving soon, and nobody wants you to miss it.
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like. But you're dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you. And I don't break an oath. Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you. Is it really you, dearest sibling? I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands? Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
All those houses. You never said how wealthy you were. Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is much to be said, but not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
Where have you been? Without you brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Looks like Death claimed the wrong brother.
No matter, so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
We shall, dear sibling, for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name, or die trying.
Your sister reminds me of you. Must mean new adventures await, old pal.
This is it. Ditch water. End of the world. I hope you like it quiet.
Are those mountains moving?
What? Still here? Establishing a rival company? On that disheveled island?
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. A modest... We must shelter the good, loyal people who have shown solidarity with our family. We need every hand we can get if we are to expunge this debris. checked the manifests. Not all our facilities are able to deliver the goods they produce. Please correct the situation. Rare for promises to be kept. Thank you.
I'll get you back on dry
You
land.
reached a new milestone.
Flowers for the lady.
Do you remain here out of spite? Or is this some futile... As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastic...
Miserly, uncharitable dastard! Picking and choosing what he inherits.
It's all right here, I suppose.
Assuredly, she's a fine ship.
Everything you've built so far consumed wood. We'll be needing more of it to continue.
Never sample, sir.
See what slander Edvard Prince and Bright Sands.
Samuel's child, is it? Thank heavens. I am so ashamed of every single word your uncle had me print.
Oh, that lad. I know.
He twists every article in his favour at our and father's expense. Timber, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
Flowers for the lady. Looks like the tubes need a flush.
I always appreciate your help, however overdue. Why not one, but several prospects in quick succession? You outdo yourself.
You farm elf can't even roll up silage.
Breakfast this morning by yours truly.
Can't beat a humble spud.
You farm elf can't even roll up silage.
Have a sample, sir.
Can't beat a humble spud.
away in the lower field. Another sample, sir.
Metal plows change things, I'll grant ye. But for better or for worse.
I see another biscuit.
Fancy an ale?
I've finally arrived. Now to see if the journey was worth it.
Are those mountains moving?
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our hands while our one prospect was in such a state.
Quick crash this morning by yours truly.
So let's gather our townsfolk and ask them to spruce the place up.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
Mourning is eased. Now we have others for company, sibling. It's been a hard day of labor for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
I got me family.
If I see another biscuit.
Get some rest. It's going to be a long voyage.
Nice day for it.
After you, back on dry land.
She had bunions, silly horn coot. So I says,
Where did you say you come from?
beat a humble spud.
I'll put you back on dry land.
Barn's filled with owls. We must have dormice.
No space left here.
Who's stinking like cut cheese?
We make the best of what we have.
Help enough to demolish the larger ruins. Let's breathe some life into this place.
It's been a long, hard day. The people need to rest. And maybe wet their whistles.
Fine ship.
You reached a new milestone.
Bags of rabbits.
Can't beat a humble spud.
When I look into your people's faces, I see trouble. Make sure their misery doesn't become a problem.
play in the lower field.
After you, back on dry land.
The land can only be farmed if there are enough fields. We must plant them.
Can't beat a humble spud.
A farm? With no fields? There aren't enough of us. We're taking every care.
Red sky morning, shepherd's warning.
It's all right here, I suppose.
Feels an eternity since the funeral. And the cost! Oh, why, it was extortionate. Repay me now, or sell up.
I feel sick to the stomach that Edvard could ask so much of us so soon after Father's death.
Just like old times.
Workforce shortage.
Ready to repay my charity?
Please let us play in the lower field.
Ready to repay my charity? already. Don't think you're finished, brat.
Your vessels are the subject to an inspection.
Tell me you've managed something.
Is there no limit to Uncle's shameless demands?
I see another biscuit.
Tell me you've managed something. Bah, bah, black sheep. Have you any wood?
We're all full up.
Port, ho!
Your people are recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Speak to our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands. It seems we are not alone in our contempt for Edvard.
Get some rest.
Most people would jump at this chance. I'm not going to say I didn't think it possible.
What brings you here, Master?
Where did you say you'd come from?
Commerce and industry can haul good and sons back from the grave. We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
A life away from Edvard? We're on board.
Only. If you pick me, you may have my boat. It's my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor. Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry. That old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
As to the debt, my hands are tied, but it may war